Okay, go ahead.
Namaskar and welcome to you all, especially Dr. Sara ma'am, providing me as a such golden opportunity to present my presentation on the topic the journey of women empowerment. I really the word women such a powerful word. I'm Sangitta Thapa and I'm going to present a little bit about the history and motivation about a woman who has a deep sense of love, affection, sacrifice, dedication, confidence, and support. A second slide, the journey of women empowerment. Here, adult female human beings are called as women, and total women was approximately in the world around 4.048 billion in 2024 based on data from the World Bank. So women make up about half of the world's population, so they play vital roles in families, communities, and societies. The journey of a life of a woman starts from the birth, where she faces lots of struggle to until she mature. They are not safe anywhere. Women are not safe. For that, we have to do, and we have to make ourselves as a power, so that our this program, which is launched by Sarah Ma'am, Climb Your Everest, obviously it will support to all the women in the world. Thank you, Sarah Ma'am, and your team. Ma'am. Importance. Women play a crucial role in society, contributing to economic, social, culture, and political spheres. So, really, women are always supportive for delivering multiple roles effortlessly per day, every day. They are the backbone of our society, or every society. They play the role of caring of mother, loving of daughters, performing the role of the wife, partner, organizer, administrator, director, recreator, economics, scientist, disciplinarian, teachers, health officer, artist, and the queen. Really, they have power. So we have to motivate by ourselves. We have to be strong by ourselves. And women have really they fought for the right to both work and education, as we can see in our history. Ma'am,
Right.
another. For that, I want to say about some little part of historical struggle. Women have faced numerous challenges, including discrimination, limited rights, and societal expectation. So, our journey, which was launched by our previous ancestor from 19th century, they had struggled a lot. So, I did not get as a real data. So here I got that 19th to 20th century they had struggled a lot. So this is the picture of which was launched by women in 1993, 1913 in New York, and it was about the suffrage women right to vote, milestone in education workforce participation, and legal reform for gender equality, which was launched by different our ancestor. So really from the beginning our ancestor had also struggled a lot to make our women to make free and to get equal opportunity. And this suffrage, this one parade on organized in 1913, which took place in New York. Okay, and then after it was launched in 4th May also. In so such a powerful image is also encouraging us to do something. inspirational movement, which was, I had collected little bit only, but there are many women, they had struggled a lot to make free in the world. The condition of the women was not good before also, so it is seen in different part of the world. So here, suffrage hikes led by Rosalie Gardiner Joan. So it was also, she was an American suffragette. She became the first woman to receive a doctorate of civil law from American University. And second one is Clara Zetkin. She was from the German as a politics also, as a communist activist, Marxist theory. She had learned from that, and she had also struggled and raised the voice for the equal right for the women. And third one is Malala Yousafzai. She was Pakistani female Pakistani, and she had lunch a program whenever she was very young, only 16 years, and she had raised the voice for the female education. And she is the youngest Nobel Prize laureate in history at the age of 17, and she fought a lot, and then she had struggled a lot, and she was also uh, she was also uh, she was given as a problem from Taliban also. So she had also struggled. Even she had take risks for her life also for the women. Women today. So I had collected some data. Even those are still, they are practicing for the political in life, like Kamala Harris, Angela Merkel, and business. She is holding another person as a businessman, as a businesswoman, Mary Nara, Guinea Rometi. These are the example. And for the art and sports, still different women are also playing, and they are famous. Serena Williams, Beyonce, and our recent, our Sarah ma'am, she is also doing, and she climbed Mountain Everest at the first. And I really got inspired. I inspired when I see her and her team, Letizia, Plaguey, and Shima, Tonda. Yeah, very much appreciate, and I'm also encouraging myself. Obviously, I will also try to do and work with you in your team. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
And another, and some images of powerful women here. You can see as a Kamala, just I had this inform you as a picture. She is as a politician, and Angela Merkel as a politician, Mary Barra as a businesswoman, as a example, Serena Williams as a tennis player, our respected ma'am Sarah Safari ma'am. She is very young,
You're so
and
sweet.
still
Thank you
she's
putting me
bright.
with those women on the same slide.
Really, women are
Amazing.
inspiring us. That's why I'm getting opportunity. Opportunity.
Thank
Really, you are very, your team are really very good.
thank you.
Historical, some our powerful women of our Nepal, as a Vidya Devi Bhandari, she became as the first women president of our Nepal. As a first, she had also struggled a lot in her political life in Nepal. And recently, after this Genji protest, Sushila Karki, she became as a recent prime minister. Even she had also played a role as a chief judge also in Nepal. And Jhamak Kumari Ghimire, she is even she struggle a life for, she was not loved by family member because she was suffering from the disease, which is very scary when she was born. uh, so she struggled, but because of her health also, she practiced a lot She is also inspired to us. Even she physically she is not fit from the birth, but she had struggle a lot as she became as a writer. So in this way they are the powerful now motivator to us. And Anuradha Koirala, she also did a lot for the women, those who are in trouble, those are not safe, and she is the founder of the Mighty Nepal, and she is protecting and working and delivering different type of supportive work for the women and children, and she became as a CNN hero also. Challenges faced. So really we face a lot of challenges, um, like gender pay gap. Before, nowadays it is little much good, but still it is not found equally that paying system in Nepal. So violence against women, access to education and healthcare, unequal pay, lack of education, societal barriers, cultural barriers, sexual harassment, so which we people are facing day by day. Women empowerment and future, so we need support to others also. Not only we are making ourselves, we need to support, we need to do, we have to support to those women, those are not getting education, and those are victim of from different type of rights. So for them we have to raise the voice, we should not stop, we have to claim them. So another one is celebrate achievements and challenges stereotypes. So we have to do that also. We have to encourage now junior one, those who are just younger, okay, and we have to encourage them to whatever they have, their beautiful dream for the future. We have to encourage those girls, those are not getting chances, and really education is the main part. From that we can encourage to girls, and they can be strong after getting education. And surely without economic independence we cannot do it. So for that we have to promote our entrepreneurship and skill, how we can develop our economic condition personally, and then only we can be helpful for other. And really for the equal opportunity, if we want, then our political promotion is also needed. We have to face such type of problem. If we struggle in political participation, then only we can raise the legal equality among all the people for the world also. So social health support, it is really needed for the girls also. Those are still 10 11 years of old. From that they have to be very much careful from the for the health. And really, and social fostering also needed. And main part is we have to develop and build ourselves as an entrepreneurship, and then only we can develop our confidence automatically. Next, ma'am, conclusion. So at the last I want to say that we cannot change once ourselves, we have to be unite together for change. One person cannot do, so we have to lead overally or each part of the world. So we have to be together for changing. And if we empower ourselves by one, then obviously we can get benefit, everyone can be benefited there. So let's work towards a moral equal world. So we don't say that that country, that country, that country, every country, from every country, this is a global. So obviously we can do change if we unite together. So self confidence lead us. So we have to make ourselves strong, self confidence is needed, and then only we can characterize as a fulfilling our dream, and we can be the successful women in the world. Not only we can give our own originality. What is our originality? We can show to the world. And fostering inclusive workplaces. So there are different type of women, those are very backward. So for them we have to give over extra chances to them, how we can foster their lifestyle and how we can develop. For that also we need to be unite. So improving business performance ourselves and advocating for gender equality in the workplace and institution. So we should not quit. We have to raise the voice for equality where we are working. Where we are working, we have to raise the voice, and we can make equal and unite to all the women. Recently now, everywhere women are working. That's a good point in Nepal, especially in teaching area. Many women are participating. So self-empowerment is a continuous journey for our growth, learning, and resilience. Next one. So I want to show some pictures of during the workshop in Mount View School. Thank you for Mount View School also, and Meena ma'am. And the year we people were working in and getting together, and we got different ideas. That is my first journey when I started as a um, climb your Mount Everest. So obviously, I'm very happy to show this picture. It always memorize me. You all people, you lovely people, and you're great people.
Thank
At
you.
at the last is me, Sangitta Thapa, as a teacher. I'm secondary level teacher in Unique Academy Secondary School. So I'm very grateful to get such opportunity. Thank you. And I want to say to you all people, please participate in our climb your Mount Everest. And obviously we should not be nervous. Obviously I did mistake, doesn't matter. Sarah ma'am also supported me a lot. So next time I want to say to you all people, those who are participating, and please conduct your presentation. And I hope and will unite and will make a large number of the women in climb your Everest. And I'm also informing to all my colleagues, those are working with me, and I'm motivating to them also to do something. So if you'll be in Nepal, really we'll meet you again, ma'am, and your team, Letiza Pelegi and Shima Tondar and other people. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Sangeeta.
Sanjita. Great
you.
job. That was really amazing. Congratulations on finishing your program. I'm so happy that to congratulate you, and I'm so happy you're joining the team of instructors. And I want to thank the Mount View School for supporting you, and Miss Mina, she's here. Miss Mina, I really want to thank you for supporting all your teachers to come to this program. There she is.
Thank you,
Uh,
ma'am.
yeah, thank you. And maybe do you want to say something about Sanjita?
Meena ma'am.
Hello everyone and namaste.
Namaste,
Yesterday I
namaste.
that
How are you?
forward your message, Sarah.
Yes.
But maybe that festive mood of that ladies, they didn't join. They don't join this session.
Well, I just want to
Okay,
thank
thank
you
you.
for
That I heard just
creating.
that Sangeeta ma'am's that
Yeah,
presentation. That
yeah,
is very great,
yeah,
and that shows the Sangeeta ma'am's leadership and presentation skills. That really that fantastic.
yeah.
Thank
Well
you,
done, ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am.
And thank
Great
you,
job.
Sarah, for that empowering the women of Nepal. Your job is great.
I couldn't do it
We
without
really
your
appreciate you.
support. I couldn't do it without your support, without Letitia's support, without Sanjita.
Thank you.
All of you were supporting me. than Climb Your Everest and Shima to be able to do such a thing. And everybody who's present here, all of you are from different schools, different towns, different cities, different countries, but you decided to be here and you're all supportive of this movement. I couldn't do it by myself. So I'm thankful to all of you. So, Sanjita, congratulations. This is your certificate that you're looking at it right now. I'm going to print it and
Yeah.
bring it to Nepal and present it to you when I'm in Nepal. Thank you, everyone. We need to
Thank
move to
you.
the next
Yeah.
section
Thank you,
of
ma'am.
our workshop. I know this workshop has two sections. A couple of weeks ago, we had two sections again, and Malati was graduating. So, Shima, whenever you're ready, you can start sharing your slides.
Yeah, sure.
So
I'm
the
ready.
second part of the workshop is financial literacy. And Shima, she came to Nepal with me a few years ago and she presented financial literacy in Nepal and online in the past few years for all the participants. So for this cohort, I think it's your first time hearing this
Yes.
presentation. Go ahead. You have 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
Okay. Can you
Yes,
can
you
you see
can
my
see it.
slides?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Um, Welcome everyone. Hello again. Nice to meet you here. My name is Shima Tondar, PhD candidate, researcher and advocate for women's economic power. It's such a joy to be with all of you today. So this presentation is a small gift for you, a time to pause and remember your own value, your voice, and your financial power. During this session, we will talk about how negotiation and financial literacy are not just skills for the workplace, they are tools for confidence, freedom, and peace of mind. I'm really happy I could connect with you tonight. And I'm not only as a speaker here, but as a woman like you, someone who has learned that when a woman understands her worth, her value, and speak it with courage, she doesn't just change her life, she changed her family, her school, and her community. Um, So our focus tonight is negotiation as one of important financial behavior, and we are here to rediscovering your value as a woman, caregivers and teachers. I know Dr. Safari told me we have two group of people, mostly you are teacher and you are caregiver from Nepal and Philippines. I'm so excited to know you more, and we are here to explore how negotiation is not confrontation, but communication about your values. Later, um, during this presentation, we will explore the last time you stood up for yourself. I'd love to hear your story, even in a small way. So let's begin this journey together with open hearts and a strong voice to say, I know my worth and I am ready to stand in it. I really like to ask you to repeat this sentence during the presentation.
I
And
know my worth
Worth.
and I
Yeah.
like to stand in it.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
if you like, you can repeat it loudly. We will have more energy for this presentation.
Okay. I'll type it in the chat box so everybody see it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Let's begin by understanding two important ideas that can change how we see ourselves and our future. Financial literacy simply means knowing how money works, how we earn it, save it, spend it, and make it grow. When we understand money, we gain control instead of fear. Women's economic power means more than just earning. It's the ability to make financial decisions, to control our income, and to influence the well-being of ourselves and our community. When we combine these two, financial literacy and economic power, we become women who can negotiate better, save smarter, and plan boldly for our lives. And that is how financial knowledge, behavior, and attitude become real confidence. Now, think about what does negotiation means to you. Many of us grow up believing that negotiation is uncomfortable, maybe even selfish or rude. But in truth, negotiation is not conflict. It's communication about value. It's the way we help others understand what we bring to the table. When we ask for fair pay, a promotion, or better condition, we are not asking for more, right? We are asking for what is right and earned. So every raise, every promotion, and every small yes we earn adds up over time. That's how women build financial independence and security. And here's something I want each of you to remember. Every time you negotiate, you are not just changing your paycheck. You are strengthening your confidence, clarity, and control over your future. So based on the research that I did, please correct me if this information is not accurate. You are from Philippines and you are from Nepal. You know better than me. But based on this research, in the Philippines, women are the heart of both care and education. More than 75% of the workforce in these fields are women. Teachers, caregiver, mentors, yet only a few make it to leadership positions. Based on my research, many of these women work long hours, often caring for children who aren't their own and balancing responsibilities at home. They carry the emotional weight of family and communities, and yet they still show up with patience, creativity, and love. Public school teachers earn around 27,000 pesos, if I pronounce your currency correctly, to 39,000 a month, while private caregiver and teacher often earn less, around 15,000 to 25,000. These numbers show the reality, but not the full story, because the value of women's care work is far greater than they pay receives. Still, Filipino women have extraordinary strength, family devotion, community spirit, and ability to multitask with grace. These same strengths make them natural negotiators and leaders. When given the chance, they can raise their voices, not just for themselves, but for every woman around them. Anybody from Philippines are participating tonight? Yes.
Do we have anyone from Philippines? Charity, do you know someone from Philippines who's participating tonight?
No.
No?
It's okay. I just wanted to double
Okay.
check what is the
No, most of the names that I see Nepali names.
Nepal. Okay. So in Nepal, women make up almost half of the teaching workforce. As Sangitta, did I pronounce her name correctly? Sangitta mentioned, which means classrooms across the country are filled with women shaping the next generation. But even with all this dedication, very few women hold leadership position. Many stay in the same role for years, not because they lack skill, but because opportunities and promotion may depend on personal initiative and negotiation. Private school teachers earn around 20 to 40,000 rupees amount, while in public school the range is about 25 to 60,000. So these numbers show how much effort women give compared to what they receive, and why knowing how to speak for your value is so important. This is why negotiation matters. It's not just about money. I'd like to ask you to pay attention about the concept deeply. It's about recognition, respect, and representation. When a woman teacher steps forward and negotiate for herself, she opens the door a little wider for every woman who comes after her. What are the barriers women face? Um, so let's take a moment to talk about what really holds women back, not lack of ability, but the walls built around us. In many cultures, including Nepal and the Philippines, even here in United States or my hometown, Iran, women are raised to be humble, patient, and accommodating. Those are beautiful qualities, right? All of us, we love those qualities, but when those qualities go extreme, they can silence our voice. When we need to speak up, we are silent. Many women fear being labeled as demanding or difficult just for asking what is fair. Some worry about losing their jobs or respect if they assert themselves. And even when we do gather the courage, we often face unclear pay structures, hidden promotion criteria, or the absence of mentors who can guide us through negotiation. These are real barriers, but they are not permanent ones. The more we talk about them, the more we turn barriers into bridges for us and the next generation of women. So I encourage you to talk about these barriers or any kind of barriers you are experiencing regard to this matter. So every time a woman finds her voice, she weakens the silence that holds other back. Uh, so it's really important now tonight we are gathering, we are talking about this concept. We created a space, safe space to talk about these barriers, and then we can be stay connected to each other. We can support each other to overcome these barriers. So until here, do you have any questions? Or do you like to share your experience regard to negotiation, promotion in your workplace?
Anyone likes to share about her maybe obstacles or problems you had at job when you wanted to get promotion, when you wanted to change your job and you had to stay silent and not share really what was on your mind and in your heart? Anyone likes to share? Or maybe you heard the experience of another woman, your friend, that they shared about their experience, their problems as a woman regarding their jobs. You guys are very quiet tonight,
It's
today.
okay. Later
Yeah.
we have some fun
Okay.
practices. Many women underestimate the impact they make every single day because the kind of work we do doesn't always show up in numbers or awards. So here we want to apply the knowledge that we learned from previous slides. Those are the financial literacy knowledge. Now we want to convert it to the financial literacy behavior or skills. Um, that's why I'm trying to make this concept practical for you. Then you have some ideas and skills and tools to use these financial literacy knowledge. Um, Okay, so for example, how you can make your value, your work measurable. When, for example, your student perform better, when parents trust you, or when your colleagues come to you for help, that's real impact. If you led a community event, mentored a younger teacher, or created new materials that make learning easier, that's leadership and innovation. These are the example how you can document your performance and you can verbalize as a measurable value. Then when you express those measurable impact, for example, when you want to get a promotion, um, it can make it easier for you. Then the next time you prepare for a performance review or promotion conversation, bring these examples forward because you have evidence that your work changed lives. Now that we've explored negotiation as a financial literacy skill, let's turn it to financial behavior, something you practice in your daily life, not just understand. So I want to ask you, after this presentation, when you have a moment, list or think of 3 measurable impacts you've made in your job, like student success, leadership or innovation, kids improvement. If you can measure it, you can mention it. That's make it easier or practical. How you can measure your value. Uh, you are doing a great job every day, but you need to present it as a measurable impact. Um, so knowing your value is powerful, but being able to express it clearly is what turns value into opportunities. Many women do excellent work, but find it hard to talk about what they've achieved because we are taught to stay humble or quiet. That's where storytelling helps. Whenever you talk about your achievement, you can use this simple formula: problem, action, result. Let's explore these skills, how it works. For example, you can say my students were struggling with reading comprehension. So that's a problem. And then, so I design new materials. That's your action, your great job. And within 1 term, their scores improved by 15%. That's result. This formula help the other person clearly understand the value of your work. Even you can use these skills in your job interview when you want to mention how you were successful in previous job. You can mention the problem, the action, the result. And every time you practice telling your story, you build confidence. Confidence is not something you wait for. It grows when you can clearly describe your own contribution. This is how we turn our financial literacy, knowing what we are worth, into real negotiation behavior. So now you can always practice turning one success into a three-step story: problem, action, result. And your story is your strength. What do you think about this skill? Is that familiar to you, or maybe you know how to use it before this presentation? I'd like to know your experience. If you are comfortable, please share your story with us.
I think a lot of times I've seen
Mhm.
in my culture and in Nepali culture as well, that I don't know, people from Philippines, correct me if I'm wrong, that they expect us to be humble. Like as women, we're not supposed to share about our accomplishment and constantly remind everybody about our values and if we've accomplished something, or if I solved a problem, it was my responsibility, sort of a
Mhm.
thing. Uh where in a lot of culture, I think men look at it differently and they talk about it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So before you negotiate, before any, thank you, Sarah, for sharing your idea.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. So before negotiation, what we can do before any negotiation? Preparation is your power. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room. You just need to be the most prepared. So these are the steps um, maybe can help you. First, write down your achievement and workload changes. Sometimes we forget how much we've done until we see it in writing. New responsibility, extra hours, or new project. Second, research what is fair. Look at salary ranges in your school, community, or similar jobs. Knowing the facts helps you speak with confidence. Um, Third, choose the right time. The best moment to start this conversation is right after positive feedback or during your yearly review, when your value is fresh in every month. And finally, be clear about what you want, whether it is raise, a title change, or a workload. Say it with calm and clarity. Remember, preparation gives you peace, and peace gives you a power. When you prepare before you negotiate, you walk in with confidence, not fear. This is really important. When you prepare yourself instead of fear, you have confidence, then it will be easier for you to negotiate. Now let's look at how we can put all this into the words. Sometimes we know what we want to say, but we freeze. When the moment comes, that's why having a few simple sentences ready can help you speak with calm and confidence. For example, you can start with something like, I've taken on new responsibility and achieved strong result. Based on my performance, I'd like to discuss aligning my pay or title accordingly. These are the example I thought maybe can give you some idea, or maybe you already have some even better example that's perfect. And um, share your idea, negotiation, talk with your other friends or other colleagues, empower them, or give them voice or courage, then they can use your experience when they need it. Okay, so this is a time to fun, time to put on your brave voice. This is the fun part. We get to pretend before we do it for real. we can do a role play here, or you can do role play together. We can role play this scenario together as a practice for tonight. Uh, do we have any volunteer? These are scenario like, for example, asking for a raise after, for example, you have a strong exam result from your student, and now you want to go and ask for a raise, or requesting fair workload distribution, or applying for a promotion or leadership role.
I can pretend I'm a teacher if you want to be the principal, and then somebody else can do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I'll be the teacher. I'll come to you. You're the principal of the school, and I ask for promotion.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll go with the fair workload distribution, the second scenario.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, I'm here to ask you to hire someone to help me with the workload because I'm working with more than 50 students, and it's very difficult to teach all day and do all the grading and get kind of pay very effective attention to all the 50 students. So I need an assistant, some sort of a help, or we need to hire somebody else at the school because this workload is very heavy for me.
Yeah, thank you for explaining the issue for me. I understand that. You know, for this year, our budget is limited. Unfortunately, we cannot hire anyone to assist you. Uh, Sorry for that.
How should I convince you? Help me with negotiation.
That's next slide.
That's the next step. Okay, great. I'll definitely, and now I need the skill to be able to do that.
Yes. So when someone, how we can handle pushback with calm and confidence. When someone says no or gives you excuse like there is no budget or maybe next year, don't take it personally. First, stay calm. This moment is not about emotion. It's about control and clarity. You can say, I understand budget are tight. When can we revisit this conversation? Or this keeps the door open and shows you are professional and patient, or you can respond with, can we set clear goals together for the next review period? That shift the conversation toward progress instead of disappointment. The most powerful thing you can do is to stay calm, repeat your data, and show commitment to your role. Remember, calm is not weakness, calm is confidence. And then like for example, the person, they have this expectation for the next period, you will come with your request again. And during that period, you can write down the measurable impactful work that you are done, and then with that formula action, problem action result, and then you can present your work more clearly and repeat your request. Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Okay, now this kind of conversation is difficult conversation for all of us. And now we need to know how manage our fear and risk. Fear is completely normal. Every person feels it before a difficult conversation. The key is not to remove fear, but to prepare well enough that fear doesn't control you. and you need to prepare your best alternative to a negotiated agreement. Know your rights and maintain professional documentation of discussion and build support. Ask for help from your mentors, your women's network, and together we are stronger, wiser, and braver. So know your rights. I know I have just 2 minutes. You know better than me the rights of your workplace in Nepal. Um, and just please remember.
You have 7 minutes.
Oh, 7 minutes. Okay. So in Nepal, equal pay for equal work is legally mandated. Maternity leave 98 days, 60 days is paid, and harassment and retaliation are prohibited. If needed, contact labor office or NGO. You can contact Dr. Safari and you can ask for help. Uh, how we can now go from negotiation to financial power. If you earn 10%, this is a question for all of you. If you earn 10% more, how would you use it to build your power? What is your plan? Every rupees or possessed, saved, or invested is a seed of freedom for your future. Think about it. If you can earn 5% more, 3% more, 10% more, how could you use it to build your power? You can save the money, you can spend it for your learning or traveling. You can use extra money for emergency saving, education, or you can invest that. Share your knowledge, your plan idea with other younger women. And so financial literacy and negotiation skills together create lasting power. Negotiation help you to increase your income, and then you have more power and you can plan your dream about future. This is a to do for you if you like to practice it. It's a mini plan, 30-day action plan for first week, second week, third week, fourth week. You can practice it, and if you have any question, you can email me. Write your value story for the first week. You can spend time to think about and journaling your value story, and then second week we can research about promotion steps and pay benchmarks. Third week, you can schedule your conversation or mock practice. For example, you can even practice with me, with the team, with your friends. And then the fourth week is reflect and document every outcome. You can use this action plan to start this change. Before we end, I want you to remember this. Negotiation is not asking for a favor. It's standing in your value. Every time you speak with confidence, even in small ways, you build your power for the future. So this week, choose one thing, just one to practice. Maybe it's asking for help, setting a boundary, or simply saying your value out loud. Because every small step you take today becomes part of your bigger power tomorrow. And before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to thank each of you for being here, for showing up, sharing and learning together. You've listened with open hearts, and I hope you are walking away with new tools and new courage to stand in your value. Now, I'd love to hear from you, your question, thoughts, or even a story you'd like to share. There are no small questions here. If it's matter to you, it's important to all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
I'm very, very thankful very soon to be Dr. Shima.
Shima,
uh,
I would like to say something, Dr.
yes, go
Sarah,
ahead.
on adding. Shima, thank you so much for the amazing presentation you gave us. I would like to add something. Yes, it's important during the negotiation to stay calm and to try to convince the other person of our values. But sometimes, not all the time, we're successful in that. So I just want to send a message to all of us of the importance to keep growing, keep taking classes, and empowering ourselves, because it's important also to have a plan B. And maybe if that school or that company cannot really value the way we should be valued, we can always go elsewhere to a different company, to a different school. So please keep educating yourself, taking classes, and grow and empower yourself. So thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you.
Yeah.
So, I just heard, I was checking with some people, and I just heard there's a thunderstorm in Philippines. So
Oh, no.
people, it's very hard for them to connect to us.
Oh.
And then there is a festival in Nepal, and everybody's just celebrating right now. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to come
Yes.
learn negotiation. Everybody's dancing. So I'm
Thanks.
thankful for those of you who are actually here. It means a lot to have you all here. Thank you, Dr. Shima, for your amazing presentation. I learned a lot, and this is recorded, so please feel free to share this with your friends and invite them to our next session. I'm going to stop the recording now.
I
Okay.